Well then, here we are another week, right? 8:07 is what actual time is. A time actual for me. I'm a little garbled in the brain today, a little punch drunk. From Thursday morning to Friday night, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. A few of you folks know that I talked to on the Facebooks. My baby girl, Eola Jerry Ann, was born Friday morning about 7 o'clock. 8 pounds, 7 ounces, 20 inches long. We had her at home, so there was a midwife and all that. No doctors. We haven't dealt with a doctor or hospital one through the whole process. And the intent is not to until there's a medical reason to do so. So I'm a daddy again. At this point I have a boy and 2 girls. The girl I'm with, she has a boy, so we kind of have a matched pair. 2 matched pairs for the house. It's exciting. It's very exciting. That kind of overshadowed everything going on this week. It really did. I mean, I would hope it would in someone's life. It certainly did in mine. Bringing new life in this world is one thing in theory, but when that moment occurs, it's unreal. Eola, she shares that name. It's my grandmother's name. My great-grandmother's name, Tom Smith, whom I have named my shop in honor of, Smith & Sons Welding, which was at like 758, 757 Broadway, Northeast Broadway. I'm one street. It's more than a block, but I'm one street south of Broadway here in Des Moines at 745 is where my residence is. It's where Smith Welding Restoration began. That was his wife, Yola. She would have been 108 the 16th of this month. My baby girl was born the 24th. Kind of crazy. So that's the personal life thing. It's been very exciting around here. My kids came home from their moms to meet their new baby sibling. It's springtime. It's shaping up. Things look to be up, I reckon. I went and did a job Thursday. Actually, that's the hat. The old boy's alright in my book. I told you guys some time ago about a gig. I went and did some brazing. It didn't work as I suggested it probably wouldn't, but they insisted I try. I never got paid a lick for that job. And it's set up for just months of losses for the shop at that point. Attitudes and everything else. I almost stopped out to where my old partner's at now. Just see how things are kicking, you know. I hope he's doing good. I really do. I hope he's just out there kicking ass, taking names, and moving on. We need more people that can put down the quality work that I know he's capable of. I tried a new guy out Thursday. Kicked his ass on that job. Laid it out to him. Let him know it was an atypical job. I'd even get him squared up before regular payday because it would suck. You take someone out of their wheelhouse and just pick them up and drop them in a fucking construction site or anything. If you pick them up out of their wheelhouse and you drop them out of their element into a job, you know, first week in a shop, if that's where they're accustomed to being, they can be animals. They can be monsters and really make that shit happen. You drop them out of their wheelhouse and it tells you a lot about a personality. So I think Part-time dude. might work out for a while at least. We're gonna see where that goes. He's a prep and painter by trade. That's what he did. That's all he did. I'm interested to see that because I've got enough welding to keep me busy for months. I mean, we've just got more welding than we can handle. We're gonna get the bus moved out of the shop. Jerry wants out in the fresh air. We're gonna get the bus moved out beside the shop. We're at everything lined up and parked. We've been moving stuff around. And we've got 2 collisions sitting there. One's almost ready to get primered and blocked and whatnot. The other one, it's going to be pretty simple. Realistically, the parts are more than anything, but we'll get it ready to go. And it sounds like I could have as many as 5 light collisions for car lot type stuff. The guys that we like, the guys that we want to deal with. Bringing down a bunch of stuff this week. So we'll see how that goes. One of them's a pretty good hit. It still falls in the light hit category though. I'm not going to pull frames or anything of that sort. Then I got some other jobs to figure and bid and go look at. So it sounds like we're just kind of chugging along. You know, the whole, I guess the appeal, childhood appeal of I think I can. I know I can. I know we will. At this point, I've got to keep it metered. And we can't nosedive, but I got to keep that growth metered very carefully. I haven't quite got my regular part-timer Gary and Daryl working as a solid team yet. They're green though. They're very, very, very green, the 2 of them. And I'm not mad at them for that because the work I get is good quality work and it's getting better. It's good quality work and it's getting faster. If I can get the team assembled I want by the end of this year, we're going to be able to put out high quality restorations at reasonable amounts of time. We're not doing this shit in a week, I know that. But it gives us something, you know. Goodness me. It's really about it. The week was fairly uneventful. We smashed out some good jobs. Daryl and I stayed there till, God, it was 12:30, I think, Tuesday night. I wound up working till midnight Thursday night. Got home to find the girl was having contractions. Didn't sleep really. I got gnawed off here and there. She didn't get any, obviously. It was main event time. But it's all very amazing. Let me see. So the week before I was telling you, everybody just kind of fell on their faces. Production almost ceased. I looked at the hours and whatnot. What we did billable and what they worked was ridiculous. It was embarrassing. So I looked at the situation, and now I just get the white marker board and I have a list of demands for the day. And tell them if they can't finish that in a day, they need to sit down and have a serious discussion with themselves on why they're here. If we get 80% of my lists done, we're good. Because I got it figured, I got it allotted by man hour, what it should take. And getting it drilled through people's heads, it says 1 hour on the wall, the 2 of them working as a team need to finish in a half hour or less. They don't get a whole hour if they're working on it together. And that's been a curve there, drilling that into brains. That would have been Monday. I had them come in late. I got my day organized, notes made, list on the wall. Had a short powwow when they showed up. They showed up at 10. By 10:15 they were cranking away busy. Got the lot cleaned up, got a bunch of cars moved, got the interior cleaned up. We're we're looking like a shop, not some high school fucking clubhouse. That's pretty much been it. That's been all of what's gone on this week. Just grind. Now, the job we went out and did, it was an armpit job. It really was. We went and cut the hood, the stainless steel hood out of a restaurant and hauled it off along with the palletizing for the new hood, which we helped carry into the restaurant. It took 6 of us to carry the new hood in. The guys had 9 or 10 hour days getting that cut out and taken care of. Mine was well beyond that. I got back to the shop after getting plywood up, getting the building secured, getting everybody where they needed to be, and painted a bike seat. I was supposed to deliver it Friday. I actually went to work Friday morning. It was barely morning at that point, but it was about 11:30 when we got there. We waited around till almost 2, then I had to go submit a couple invoices, get a check. Dude never showed, which I don't know what that was about. And his handwriting was atrocious, so I couldn't call him. If I did get the right number, he had his phone turned off. So, okay. We didn't get anything accomplished Friday. We sat down and had a little rap session. I gave them both an hour on the clock and let them ask questions on procedure, organization, whatever they wanted to about the shop and how things operate and work. Gary asked if he could take some notes and keep track of some stuff and maybe one day ask me a few questions. I said, fuck one day. Get your notebook out, ask the questions. Let's just start there. I've got in my head the procedural start to finish. The outcome. I've got in my head how that needs to play out. So if I can grill them on it, then we're good. Goodness me. I'm a little scattered. I'm a little punch drunk. I got appropriate amounts of sleep last night. Got decent sleep the night before. But yesterday was worthless. If I had to shoot Sunday morning coffee yesterday, just kind of drooling on myself for the most part. The boat docks never come through. Kind of got the run around, and here it is the end of the month. There's no way that we're going to do them. Tuesday, I was telling you, truss, jib, and basket. It was late. We had a breakdown with the shop truck, so we went and took care of that. It needed tags, so we went and took care of that. So it's got proper tags and everything. Brake line blew out and master cylinder after that because I let the brake line blow out and bleed down the line. Dried out the master cylinder. It was junk. Well, we got everything fixed. I ran up, got steel. And Tuesday we finished all those up. My big welder broke on me. I ran out of wire first. Then my big welder broke on me. Turned out it was a $4 part. $2,000 machine. I had a $4 part go down on me. So I was pleased about that. I was going to buy 2 of them because it's the diffuser nozzle right on the end of the stinger, and it broke off where it threads into the stinger. Might have been using that same diffuser nozzle for 2.5 years, or give or take. So I'll probably get another couple years out of this one. With the amount I weld now, maybe not. But I was pleased to find out I didn't have to buy a new whole stinger. Looking at it at midnight, I thought I just destroyed my machine. Had to purchase a new stinger and everything. So that's good. We've been breaking and maintaining equipment. I mean, when you wear out something, when you break something through use, you're probably moving in the right direction. At least I think. Wow. So we're going to be getting a parts car in for a customer. We'll have to find somewhere to park it. But we're going to be shoving, I think we got like 8 cars lined up outside, 2 of which are the shops. One is just in storage. 2 are just in storage. One I need to get a key cut because the key disappeared in the shop. I've never lost a key before, so it's a very foreign experience feeling for me. That was my own keys. Oh shit, yeah. But a customer key or a key in the shop. We have one place we hang all the keys. That's how it works. So I'll get a key for it. We'll pull it in, get it cleaned up, shoved out front, and sold. I might have it sold already. Buddy with the 75 Monty, he got it in the primer. The primer gun did not cooperate. So he'll block it out and probably primer it again and block it out one more time. I don't know. I'm going to try to be there to help him because everybody's equipment has quirks to it, and my primer guns are never as clean as they should be. So I'm going to see if I can't get in the shop and help him when he primers it next. But yeah, of all the cars out there, I got 1, 2, 3 right away. We're going to shove in the indoors. 4. No, just 3. 66 Le Mans, Mike Turk. 68 Chevelle, Derek Smith. 79 C10, or C20 rather. Orville T. Smith. That was the last name on the title before mine, before the shops. That was my uncle, my great uncle. We're gonna get that in there. We're gonna have some video on that one because it's gonna be a cold start from 15 years ago, 16 years ago. I got it popped over once here in the yard. And I think the module in the HEI blew up. So we're gonna figure that out and get it going. That's kind of what we got on the mill. We're going to rearrange everything in the shop. Get some vehicles in a position where they can be worked on better. Get some more jack stands and car ramps and shit to set vehicles up on. Get them up off the ground so we can start working on multiple plethora of projects at a time. Because, again, if I can get my guys trained at a baseline of body work, get a prep and paint guy in there, I can take it from rough body work in a primer, get that taken care of, in a paint, assembled and out the door. I will never see the north side of my shop again, except when I'm requested over there. I'll just keep cutting these cars up and putting them back together. Because right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 or 5 of them to do that to. And another one on the way. Parts of one there. And the rest of it on the way. Well, I'm at a point now I'm going to start repeating and rambling. So there's a lot of change going on around the shop. The crew, they just have to be led very firmly. And they'll do what they need to. And well. They're going to hate me for a little while because I'm going to push hard. But once they get over that hump, once they fall into an organized process, an organized thought process and system, they're going to be better for it. And they'll be happy with me. You know, the weird off-site shit like we did Thursday, that was to cover payroll. We needed that influx of capital, so we went and did it. Alright, I'm out. You folks be good, have fun. I'll get some more footage soon. It'll be this week. I'll get another video or 2 up. we got enough footage for you, that's for sure. I'm gonna go in, hang out with the kids, go mow my mom's yard, figure out how to get her lawnmower up to my shop so I can service it and weld the deck wheels back onto it that have broken off over the years. That's my goal for the day. Take care.